Hi, welcome to Steinemann Wellness TV, the place to be to build your health and your wealth. And today we are going to talk all baby. And we actually have three things that we're going to cover. First being that I've had multiple requests to see my baby bump. So here you go. We'll even do better. We'll do a video. And also moms have been wanting to know what I've been noticing, for my differences with this third pregnancy compared to Noah and Eli. So I'm going to go in depth, as to all the differences that I've noticed. And then also we're going to talk about how to just make labor as easy as possible and just a couple of tips and tricks. And we're going to, at the very end, have a special surprise from Noah and Eli because they have something really fun that they want to share with all of you. So I'm just going to go ahead and start from the top of my head to my toes and share all the differences that I've noticed for my body. The first one being headaches. I would have headaches with Noah and Eli while I was pregnant with them. And now that I've, switched my eating habits and have been on my Shaklee nutrition program and also just try to exercise as much as possible, I have noticed that, I no longer have the headaches. I didn't have headaches with this pregnancy. And so that was just really a huge blessing because that made life a lot easier. Next, I would say would be, my stomach. And, moms, I know that we sometimes think that it's our cross to bear when we're pregnant, and especially those first 3 months, that we feel nauseous. I have found that, no, as long as we're getting adequate nutrition and the right nutrients and minerals that our body needs, actually we can feel well during our pregnancy, and we don't have to have morning sickness or having nausea all day. That's what I experienced with Noah and Eli. I would just feel blah all day long for the first 3 months or so. And with this baby, yes, I may have started to feel gross. I could dive into my toolbox and within usually 20 to 30 minutes I would feel better and I could just move on with my day. And so that was just a wonderful blessing since I had 2 small people to be running after and I could feel well. And that is probably then the third thing that I noticed. My energy levels, this pregnant self just ran circles around my old 2 pregnant selves. So that was also just awesome to be able to feel energized and just to feel good during my pregnancy. Then I also, one of the things that happened, and fortunately it wasn't anything drastic, with Eli, I would have the Braxton Hicks contractions where my belly would flex, and it doesn't hurt, but your belly flexes, and the doctors say that it's normal, that your body's warming up, and they just told me to rest. And so I rested with Eli and, I just dealt with my belly flexing. It was just, kind of inconvenient and maybe a little uncomfortable. And then with this baby, I also found that I started having the Braxton Hicks contractions about halfway through my pregnancy. And I just thought, really how normal is this? Because I can maybe see at the end, that our bellies need to warm up and our bodies are gearing up, but really, halfway through. And so I worked on a nutrition program for myself, and as long as I stuck to the regimen very solidly, I was able to then finish out my pregnancy without having the Braxton Hicks contractions. And so that was just, just kind of like a nice convenience thing. I just felt like I could feel better and I didn't always have to sit down and rest and like I did with Eli. And then I would say my other big thing that I noticed, and I actually didn't realize it until the other week, I had a gal over and she was getting a facial and she asked to look at my ankles. And I thought, oh, that's so true because I had these big old cankles with Eli and I didn't have those with this baby. I have nice little tiny ankles. And so that was also a huge blessing. And then last but not least, I would say would be my weight gain. This shirt that I'm wearing actually would have only made it, barely through like the second trimester with Noah and Eli. And, folks, I'm 5 days away from my due date. So, this is really phenomenal that this shirt will fit me. And I'm a size medium right now, 5 days away from giving birth. And with Noah and Eli, I was an extra large, definitely by the beginning of my 3rd trimester. So I really have just noticed that I'm all baby, and I've just gained a nice, like, healthy amount of weight. And so that's just also a wonderful blessing to not have in the back of my mind, okay, now how am I going to get all that weight back off? And so I also know that I'm preserving 100% lean muscle mass by using the Shockley 180 products to not only fuel my body and keep me energized, and also to just help gain, a healthy amount of weight. So I would like to just move into real quick how to help ease labor and just to make it as, as comfortable as possible, okay? So first I want to share with you a book that I read with this baby, and I try not to play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game. I do really feel like I wish I would have had this knowledge for Noah and Eli, and it's called The Bradley Method, and this book is The Natural Childbirth, The Bradley Way. It's just chock full of resources. So if you're pregnant or, wanting to become pregnant, I really just highly recommend you read it. And then, hey, decide if it's a fit for you. If it's not, no problem. You really haven't lost anything, because their goal for the end of a pregnancy is just a healthy mom and a healthy baby. And I think it was just chock full of wonderful tips and information that I didn't even know, or I hadn't even heard about, and I had already had 2 babies. So I highly, highly recommend that. And then also, I had a friend gift this to me when I was pregnant with Noah, and I'm sure a lot of you already know about it, where you just put some rice in a sock, and then you can microwave it or, warm it up. And it can just be like a nice warm compress, or you can get some cold packs, and those can really help, like either putting on your back or on your belly when you're in labor, to just help the pain. And then the last cool thing is I am going to be allowed to hydrate with Performance while I'm in labor. And I asked my doctor, I brought my birth plan, and if you'd like to see a copy of my birth plan or talk to me about it, I'm happy to share that with you to get you some ideas to get your, just kind of get the brainstorming going for what you're wanting for your birth. And she's going to let me self-hydrate with Performance, which is actually what the Olympic athletes are using. The Shockley Pure Performance team is using in Sochi right now, and what they use to train with. So, I mean, really, I really think giving birth is an Olympic event, right? So anyway, I'm really thrilled that I'm going to be able to self-hydrate with Performance. And I'm going to invite Noah and Eli now to share their fun special surprise with all of you. Okay, so we have Noah and Eli here, and they're going to share some special things with you. What do you have, Eli?
A eye makeup.
Yeah, a chain. And what does the chain do?
Turn around.
Turn it around, yeah. And what does it do, Noah? What are we doing with it?
We need the chain so we know when the baby's here.
Yeah, we're counting down, aren't we? Do we take a ring off every day?
Yes, that's
So hopefully
right.
I've put enough rings on, right? Or I'm in big trouble. And what do you guys want? Do you want a brother or a sister? You want a brother. And what do you want? You want a brother? All right. All right.
You
now,
want a girl.
I want a girl.
Please.
Well, I want a healthy baby. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
And a twin butt. And a twin new baby butt.
Oh, you're going to help clean the new baby's butt?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. All right, can you say bye to everybody?
That's
So thank you for joining us on Steinemann Wellness TV today, the place to be to build your health and your wealth. And please, if you enjoyed the information from this video, go ahead and share it with your friends. And who knows, you may just change the outcome for a pregnant mom and just make her life more convenient and more comfortable. And wouldn't that just be wonderful for everyone? So please share, and God bless. Take care. Bye.